I'm gonna read you a poem about wrestlers. Come on. This is actually published in an anthology about wrestling, and I was a little surprised that they wanted it. So, like, picture this, before you hear the poem, that there's this whole anthology that glorifies wrestling, the history of wrestling, wrestling as a sport, the way it exalts wrestling in this collection. And then it turns out they wanted this. In pairs, they fall together again and again. Shoulder to shoulder, neck to neck, heads close. They take on each other's weight with pleasure. It looks like pleasure. An intimate pleasure, an embrace until the feet dig in and the choreographed tussle begins. It looks like pleasure. And so it must be, for what would hold them hour after hour in these forms of embrace, bodily pressure, contact, if not pleasure? The environment is daunting after all. The grunts and shuffling feet, yells of coaches create a noise that even in its power cannot rise above the hot stench of bodies struggling. A steamy, loud funk escapes the room, and they are all writhing in the midst of it, creating a steamy, hot punk funk, 109 summer degrees outside. And inside, the steam rises from their bodies. This is how young men must touch each other. Hug. Hold one another's bodies without provoking disdain, without fear of abuse, without loss of everything. Summer wrestling camp, the South Gym at Fresno State University. It's a giant room with hardwood floors, big blue mats hauled in 2 days ago to cushion prancing feet and falls, to guard the flesh and bones of boys' tumbles, shield knees from harm. The door between the sunny day and the stench of wrestlers seems an easily passable portal between worlds. The gym is dark and slightly cooler than the noontime brightness, and yet, within each wrestler, a sun glows, drenching his clothes and skin with sweat. And at the call of the coaches, they break, give me 5 sit-ups, then they're back at it again, falling together, shoulder to shoulder, enacting the forms of contact common to the sport, the rituals of contact within the tightly controlled container of combat and propriety. Intimate propriety. Their suns shine, making paint want to peel in the stench. They fall together again and again, constrained by the forms as they make vital human contact. Why do we not